Welcome to our channel. Today, we are embarking on an exciting journey into the world of numismatics, specifically focusing on a coin that has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and curious onlookers alike, the 1986 P Jefferson nickel. While most of us might think of a nickel as just a 5-cent piece, this particular coin has a fascinating story that has inflated its value to an astounding $222 million, a far cry from its intended face value. How did a simple nickel become so valuable? What errors and unique features have contributed to its massive worth? As we delve deeper, you'll discover that the 1986 P Jefferson nickel is not just an ordinary piece of currency but a remarkable example of how minting errors and unusual circumstances can lead to exceptional opportunities in the world of coin collecting. First, let's set the scene at the Philadelphia Mint, where the coin was produced. Minted in large quantities, the normal output of coins at the mint may give you the impression that all coins are equal, but that could not be further from the truth. The 1986 P Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how small variances during the minting process can lead to significant differences in worth. Error coins like this have long intrigued collectors because they tell a story of human oversight, mechanical failure, or simply an anomaly that leads to modern treasures. The presence of mint mark errors is one of the key factors contributing to the high value of the 1986 P Jefferson nickel. Generally, nickels produced in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, in contrast to those minted in Denver, which bear the D, or those produced in San Francisco, marked with an S. However, whispers about certain nickels from the 1986 batch featuring a mint mark have sent waves through the collecting community, causing excitement and debate about how such a coin could have been produced and what it means for the collector's market. Mint marks can significantly affect a coin's desirability and price, so a 1986 P with an unauthorized or misplaced mark represents a potential gold mine for collectors. Curiosity about this nickel has ignited incredible Easter egg hunts among numismatists and amateurs alike, with many combing through collections, estate sales, and even pocket change, seeking this elusive error coin. The speculative nature of such a find makes the 1986 P Jefferson nickel a subject of fascination and competition. As people begin to uncover how meticulously coins are produced, they recognize that error coins are rare opportunities that can impact a portfolio drastically. Moreover, its background illustrates the volatility within the coin market, where no two coins are created equal. This peculiarity can skyrocket a coin's value overnight. In addition to its mint mark errors, the 1986 P Jefferson nickel may also showcase various other striking errors that further elevate its value. The rarity of coin errors can increase their demand. Double-struck coins or poorly aligned dies can turn an otherwise ordinary nickel into an extraordinary nugget of history. These fascinating mistakes often captivate collectors who appreciate the uniqueness of error coins and are willing to invest heavily for the chance to own a piece of that history. Each defect has its own narrative, and having a collection filled with extraordinary pieces often requires immense dedication, patience, and sometimes, sheer luck. Collectors are driven by the thrill of discovering hidden gems, and the 1986 P Jefferson nickel's allure lies in its mystery and the potential for further surprises as more coins resurface. Another aspect of the appeal of coins like the 1986 P Jefferson nickel is the story they tell about the era in which they were minted. The mid-1980s were a time of cultural and economic shifts in the United States. Examining the coins produced during this period can give insights into the society and values of that time. Collectors often find that understanding the context around a coin enhances its value, both sentimentally and monetarily. Coins are tangible links to the past, representing the everyday life of citizens, and can evoke nostalgia for a simpler time. The 1986 P Jefferson nickel captures a moment in history, and its value certainly reflects that connection. As the collecting community grows, the stories around coins like the 1986 P Jefferson nickel gain momentum, and word of mouth can transform a coin's reputation rapidly. Auction houses, online forums, and social media have made it easy to share information, and before you know it, a coin that may have been overlooked becomes a sought-after piece of numismatic history, capturing the attention of seasoned collectors and new investors alike. In the world of coins, the incredible value associated with the 1986 P Jefferson nickel ultimately stems from a combination of rarity, error, and story. The competitive nature of the coin market can lead to unprecedented values as buyers become engaged in heated bidding wars, pushing the limits of what they are willing to pay for such unique pieces. Furthermore, provenance adds yet another layer of complexity and allure to this coin story. Provenance refers to the history of ownership and sale surrounding a coin. If a coin has belonged to a well-known collector or has been part of a prestigious collection, its value can increase significantly due to the added prestige. Collectors are often keenly aware of the importance of a coin's journey and how it contributes to its overall desirability. As the hunt for the 1986 P Jefferson nickel intensifies, more individuals may begin sharing their discoveries and experiences, making the whole pursuit of collecting more vibrant and community-focused. Such interactions remind coin collectors of the significance they play in preserving pieces of history. Over time, the landscape of coin collecting continues to evolve, with trends influencing what is desirable among collectors and investors. Growing interest in era coins has seen a resurgence in popularity, driven in part by the stories that accompany them. As more information becomes available through documentaries, YouTube videos, and online articles, the excitement surrounding unique pieces like the 1986 P Jefferson nickel can grow, and interest often spills over into new collector cohorts eager to explore the world of numismatics. What might have once been considered an overlooked item can now become pivotal in individual collections, intensifying the chase among enthusiasts. Furthermore, this sector sees the intersection of old-school methods and modern technology. While traditional approaches to collecting still hold sway, online platforms enable collectors to reach a broader audience, enhancing their exposure and ignite interest in coins like the 1986 P Jefferson nickel. E-commerce platforms allow collectors to trade, buy, and sell coins without being constrained by geography, further accelerating the market and pushing values to unprecedented heights. Each interaction can lead to a new story and more enthusiasm around the 1986 P Jefferson nickel. As we dive deeper into why certain era coins appreciate in value so significantly, it warrants mentioning the emotional component that goes hand in hand with collecting. For many, coin collecting is a passion that transcends mere investment and touches on nostalgia, craftsmanship, and history. The 1986 P Jefferson nickel, with its potential for error and speculation surrounding it, resonates with those who find joy in uncovering pleasingly imperfect pieces. Each time an era coin changes hands, it carries with it the history of its previous ownership experiences, enriching the narrative surrounding the coin that continues to deepen over time. Collectors often pride themselves on the effort spent to hunt down exceptional pieces, and through that journey comes a sense of camaraderie found within the community, building connections with like-minded individuals who share similar passions. The ability to venture into the unknown for that rare nickel can foster relationships and exchanges that last a lifetime. In many ways, the thrill of the hunt becomes as memorable as the coin itself. As we consider the future of coins like the 1986 P Jefferson nickel, we can't help but anticipate what discoveries may lie ahead, as collectors become increasingly diligent in their quest to explore uncharted territories within their collections. Imagine rare finds surfacing from unexpected places, decades-old coins lost in attics, public sell-offs unveiling long-hidden gems, or even coin dealers stumbling upon cash collections previously overlooked. As these spectacular coins come to light and create new opportunities for collectors, the dynamics of the coin collecting market will inevitably shift, echoing the thrilling unpredictability of the search itself. And with that in mind, we will closely follow the implications and narratives that continue to unfold around the 1986 P Jefferson nickel and the possibilities that yet lie ahead for both seasoned and novice collectors, reminding us that the joy of coin hunting remains perennial. Over time, the demand for rare coins tends to rise due to the increasing interest from antiquities investors, collectors, and enthusiasts worldwide, all chasing similar dreams of discovery while rummaging through boxes filled with pennies, nickels, and beyond. Finding a coin like the 1986 P Jefferson nickel can become the crux of an incredible adventure leading to thrilling possibilities, making it a beacon of hope for aspiring treasure seekers. As you consider joining the ever-evolving conversation around coin collecting, whether as a buyer, seller, or just an intrigued observer, it is worthwhile to understand how pieces like the 1986 P Jefferson nickel exemplify a broader narrative about currency, history, and human experience. Coin collecting connects us to our past. Next, 1963 Jefferson Nichols USA coins, where today we embark on an intriguing exploration of the 1963 Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary coin that holds extraordinary value due to a variety of errors, mint mark mistakes, and peculiar characteristics that have captivated collectors and investors alike, totaling an astonishing worth of around $170 million across various examples. As we delve into the factors that elevate the value of these coins so far beyond their humble face value of just 5 cents, we will uncover the intricate details that make certain examples incredibly sought after in the world of numismatics. It is often said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and this adage rings especially true when it comes to coin collecting, where value is not merely determined by the metal composition or the denomination indicated on the coin, but rather through a complex combination of rarity, historical significance, condition, and, of course, errors that might have occurred during the minting process. This fascinating intersection of human craftsmanship and chance leads us to the enigmatic charm of the 1963 Jefferson nickel, which, on the surface, may appear deceptively common but is imbued with layers of stories waiting to be uncovered and appreciated. Let's take a moment to briefly reflect on the minting history of the Jefferson nickel itself, a series that began in 1938 to commemorate Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers of America who penned the Declaration of Independence and served as the country's third president. Over the years, the Jefferson nickel has gone through various design updates and adaptations, with the 1963 issue being particularly notable as it was minted during a time of significant social and political change in America, serving as a silent witness to the cultural evolution taking shape during the early 1960s. But enough about its historical context. Let's focus on those errors that make certain examples of the 1963 Jefferson nickel so incredibly valuable in today's market, propelling them into the spotlight amidst enthusiastic collectors eager to secure these precious coins for their own collections. One of the most compelling aspects to explore when discussing the 1963 nickel is the occurrence of misstrikes, which can drastically alter the appearance and thus the value of a coin. Misstrikes happen when the coins are fed into the minting press incorrectly, resulting in shifts that create off-center strikes. Imagine a coin where the iconic profile of Jefferson appears skewed along one edge, creating an eye-catching visual anomaly that instantly attracts the attention of enthusiasts. This issue can create unique and rare coins that encapsulate the essence of numismatic charm, pieces that are not just currency, but artifacts that showcase the quirks of the minting process. For dedicated collectors, these off-center strikes harbor a significant market value because they stand out vividly compared to their correctly minted counterparts, giving rise to bidding wars in auctions and escalating demand. Likewise, we must consider the impact of double die errors that have occasionally occurred during the production of some 1963 nickels. A double die coin occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during the minting process, leading to images that appear to be stamped more than once, creating an overlapping or blurred effect, especially noticeable on certain details of the coin such as the date or lettering. The presence of double die errors is highly sought after by collectors, and the 1963 example is among the few coins where such misalignments have led to stunning visual quirks that can command impressive prices, sometimes exceeding several $1,000s, depending on the grade and display quality of the coin. Added to the allure is the role of mint marks, a critical aspect of numismatics that can directly influence the value of a coin based on its origin. For the 1963 Jefferson nickels, the standard issue doesn't carry a mint mark because it was minted in Philadelphia. However, there are coins that were minted in Denver, which do exhibit a D mint mark, and these coins are generally more prevalent than those with errors. Yet, in the fascinating world of coin collecting, rarity often drives desirability, leading collectors to scour marketplaces for not just the standard coins but also those curious variations of 1963 nickels that hint at the involvement of other mints, even those lacking a clear identification mark. There are claims of nickels bearing characteristics of coins minted at the San Francisco Mint even though those coins traditionally do not display a mint mark, leading to the phenomenon of phantom mint marks. Such varieties lead to spirited discussions and deep dives into collecting lore and history, increasing the intrigue and potential value of these elusive coins. Furthermore, the condition of the coin plays a pivotal role in establishing its market worth, coins that have been preserved in uncirculated or excellent condition, capable of receiving high grades from qualified grading services, are the ones that make waves in auctions or private sales. Coins graded as MS 65 or higher have been known to command prices reflecting their superior quality, with pristine 1963 Jefferson nickels being the subject of heated interest and considerable investment. It's not just the sheer number of coins in circulation that influences demand, the historical narratives behind each variant and the compelling stories surrounding their survival over decades make these nickels emblematic of American history. As we venture deeper into the world of collectible coins, we discover an enthusiastic community of collectors who share a mutual appreciation for numismatics, excitedly exchanging tales of discovery and triumph as they locate those rare specimens that might one day be listed among the most valuable coins of their time. The 1963 Jefferson nickel, thanks to its array of minting quirks, potential for a bountiful find in your pocket change, or perhaps a coin inherited from relatives, embodies the heart of this community, an emblem of the thrill of the hunt and the joy of uniting individuals through the search for history on a small, metallic canvas. Collectors might seek out these coins in a variety of ways, searching through rolls of change, participating in numismatic shows, engaging with online marketplaces, or even browsing estate sales where the potential for hidden treasures abound. Even a minor error or a well-preserved nickel can represent a goldmine for those savvy enough to appreciate the subtleties that differentiate a standard nickel from the hidden gems among them. With every coin being a capsule of history, a 1963 Jefferson nickel is not merely a way to make transactions, it is a trophy for passionate collectors who have spent years amassing knowledge, expertise, and perhaps a little luck, revealing not just a passion for coins but a fascination with the stories they tell. In ensuring their investments are protected, collectors frequently turn to trusted professional grading services to verify and score their coins, using the grades assigned to navigate the intricate landscape of coin values. Coins graded by certified professionals lend an assurance that they are genuine and in the quality expected, thus reducing the risk of purchasing counterfeit or misrepresented pieces. As impacts from the evolving economies, changes in collector interests, and historical revelations sweep through the marketplace, the 1963 Jefferson nickel stands resilient, capturing new generations of collectors who are keen to uncover both the past and the future potential of this strikingly unique coin. Ultimately, the remarkable story of the 1963 Jefferson nickel serves as a compelling reminder that value can be shaped through the lens of history and chance, revealing how some of the smallest items in our pockets can carry immense worth, encapsulating less about economics and more about the shared journey of society through its trials and triumphs. As we reflect on the legends that swirl around these coins, we encourage you to remain curious, explore your own change, or even dive into the world of numismatics, where every search may lead to that gratifying discovery of a coin that holds stories beyond expectation and extraordinary possibilities. Thank you for joining us on this adventure exploring the unique and captivating world of the 1963 Jefferson nickel, encouraging you to keep an eye out for those special coins that may just be waiting for you to uncover and cherish, a journey that could transform simple change into extraordinary treasures and potentially bridge the gap between history, culture, and personal fortune while creating lasting memories along the way. Next 2007 P Jefferson Nickel USA Coins. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics as we explore an extraordinary story that encompasses history, artistry, and the sheer thrill of discovery, focusing on the 2007 P Jefferson Nickel, a seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin that has caused quite a stir in the collecting community due to its astronomical value of around $180 million, far eclipsing its face value. For many, the mention of nickels conjures up memories of pocket change and vending machines, but for keen collectors and history enthusiasts, the 2007 P Jefferson nickel emerges as a compelling testament to the complex interplay of minting processes, human errors, and the allure of rarity, transforming an item that began as a simple piece of currency into an object of immense treasure and intrigue. This particular nickel is not just a coin, it symbolizes the unexpected marvels that can arise from mass production operations, where the intersection of artistry and mistakes can lead to incredible results. The story starts in 2007, a pivotal year that saw the release of various editions of the Jefferson nickel, each featuring the P mint mark which signifies its striking at the Philadelphia Mint. However, amidst the routine minting of millions of these coins, a unique set of circumstances led to the emergence of error coins that significantly diverged from their intended design. Errors in minting can occur for a plethora of reasons, various factors such as die wear, improper striking, or even incorrect mint marks can lead to anomalies that attract the eye and interest of collectors. When it comes to the 2007 P Jefferson nickel, the errors are particularly compelling due to their uniqueness, marking this ductile piece of metal with stories to tell about its inception. The allure of this coin is compounded by its distinctive features, leading to an insatiable quest among collectors for examples of the full steps variety, which denotes coins that exhibit exceptional detail in the design of Monticello, Jefferson's home depicted on the reverse side of the nickel. The clarity and definition showcased in these coins speak to the quality of the die used during the minting process, and the higher the definition, the more highly prized that coin becomes among connoisseurs of numismatics. As is often the case in the world of collectibles, the particulars of rarity and condition greatly influence market value, and in a landscape where every aspect of a coin is scrutinized, even the slightest deviation from the norm can send ripples through the market, elevating the desirability of that particular issue to staggering heights. With the 2007 P Jefferson nickel, collectors began to recognize that certain specimens exhibited not just the absence of expected characteristics but also the presence of unintentional majesty, nudging prices upward with the burgeoning demand for these unique pieces. It becomes clear that even the slightest misalignment or production mistake can serve to launch a coin's value into the stratosphere, opening up discussions of how collectors define value in coins, an approach that often intertwines emotional connection and historical significance alongside mere monetary considerations. The fact that a simple error during production could change the fate of a coin from a 5-cent denomination into an object worth millions is a captivating narrative that illustrates how each piece minted can carry its own mystique and adventure, appealing to collectors on both sentimental and investment levels. In the realm of coin collecting, especially when dealing with iconic coins like the Jefferson nickel, the discussions extend beyond monetary matters and delve into the skill required in numismatics, an understanding of grading, the significance of mint marks, and the continual learning that comes from engaging with a community passionate about preserving history in tangible forms. The beauty of the 2007 P Jefferson nickel lies not only in the coins themselves but in the stories they spur, from enthusiastic discussions among collectors and the thrill of finding a unique piece to the marketplace dynamics where such treasures are bought and sold. As various online marketplaces and trading forums burgeoned, collectors started to exchange information, sharing findings and tips, creating thriving networks that turned the spotlight on error coins. With the revelation that certain 2007 P nickels could yield values in the millions, it prompted heightened interest not only in this specific variety but in the entire continuum of overlooked coins. Inspecting a jar of change has evolved. Every coin holds the potential to be more than mere currency, each can represent an opportunity for profit and discovery. The deeper one delves into the nuances of coin value, the more it becomes apparent that with error coins, excitement is often rooted in the serendipity of discovery. One cannot help but feel as if they are stepping into the shoes of past collectors who sought out treasures in a world not so different from our own. The 2007 P Jefferson nickel has become a flag bearer for the magic that exists in the realm of cascading possibilities, tracing back to the minting process, where one could argue that the collision of artistry and the mechanical elements of mass production can, at times, yield unexpected marvels. Because nuances like die shifts or incomplete strikes can reshape a coin's narrative, the perpetual exploration into the world of coins provides insights not only into their monetary value but into their broader implications on economic history and the cultural significance attached to currency across eras. The continued fascination with the 2007 P Jefferson nickel showcases the profound interconnection between history, craftsmanship, and the unpredictability of manufacturing, reminding enthusiasts that behind every coin lies a rich tapestry of stories waiting to be disclosed. As collectors passionately scour change looking for these hidden gems, it breathes life into an ever-evolving dialogue on the relevance of each piece amid the digital age where new currencies rise, yet the appreciation for tangible coinage grows even deeper. The thrill of treasure hunting feeds the curiosity that resides within the spirit of collectorship, igniting excitement that fuels ongoing search for not just this particular nickel but the entire realm of error coins that possess similar attributes of rarity and intrigue. With each discovery significant not just for its potential financial reward but to enhance the collective understanding of the field, collectors contribute to an ongoing history that binds together past, present, and future. In this vast universe of coins, the elusive 2007 P Jefferson nickel exemplifies how an ordinary object can morph into something extraordinary through a fortunate twist in fate, encouraging all of us to keep our eyes peeled and remind us that among the mundane, beauty often waits patiently to be uncovered. Whether you are a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, we hope this exploration inspires a deeper appreciation for what lies beneath each coin's surface. It nurtures not only the love for history but also fosters connections that bring together individuals from all walks of life, united by a passion for preserving the treasures of our collective past. So, while exploring your own pockets of change or visiting your local coin dealer, remember that even the most unassuming coins could be the ones that tell spectacular stories of human ingenuity and chance. The thrill of the chase awaits you in each gleaming surface, and who knows? You might yet uncover the rarest gem in the world of numismatics. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey into the realm of the 2007 P Jefferson nickel. Stay curious, keep exploring, and embrace the joy of discovery as we continue unearthing the incredible narratives that make numismatics such an alluring field. Make sure to subscribe for more intriguing content and share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear about the coins you've discovered and the stories they have shared with you along the way. Until next time, keep those coins shining bright.